Okay, I've added this phrases sheet to your blue pack this week, and it's just if your child is ready. So don't be worrying or thinking they should be ready or whatever like that. Your child's at whatever stage they're at, okay, and that's fine. As long as they're trying their best, we're happy. But if your child is ready, have a go at reading these little phrases. So they're not quite sentences, but they're obviously a bit more challenging than just one word. Okay, so that's the idea with these. They're a little kind of a small step into getting to sentences. Now, they should be able to read them if they're ready for this sheet, they should be able to read them in a normal voice. So, a cat in a hat, ants in his pants. Now, they may still be at the kind of covering stage. That's grand. If they want to give it a go, that's grand. Go for it. But a bit of flow is important for this kind of lesson. So a hot dog. Now, the idea is to not just focus on their own normal speaking voice. So try to put some other voices on. So I've just given a couple examples here. So put on an excited voice. So like as if they've seen, if they've just spotted an exclamation mark in a sentence, and they know that the person is excited. So put on an excited voice. If they've just spotted an exclamation mark in a sentence, but they know by looking at the picture that that person is maybe angry, upset, cross, put on one of those voices, an angry voice. If you might try shocked, you might add another one, shocked here. So make your own little list with your child, see which ones they want to try. Silly voices, basically. So silly voice list. Okay, so this will give them practice. If they can do these phrases in silly voices, then when it comes to somebody talking in their stories, they'll be able to slow down and actually go, okay, I'm going to try a silly voice here. Okay, so the next one will be if they spot a question mark, put on a questioning voice. Okay, just put on number 4 here, just put like a man's voice or a girl's voice. Now it's trickier for me, it's different for me to put on a girl's voice and a man's voice. It'll be different for your kids to do the same kind of thing, you know. An old lady voice. Okay, you can do anything you want, like a superhero voice if you like. Whatever you feel they're going to have a bit of fun with, or whatever they feel they're going to have a bit of fun with, try that voice on. That's the whole idea. Now, the next level would be if you added them together. So if a man was talking, a questioning man's voice, an angry man's voice, an excited man's voice. Or if a girl was talking, a questioning girl's voice, an angry girl's voice, or an excited girl's voice. And the same again for the old lady, questioning old lady, angry old lady, or excited old lady. Whatever you want to practice with, okay? Just keep on challenging them, keep on getting them that next step, okay? Because when they get good at this and it starts to creep into their reading, you'll notice that they're getting really confident and really good at the reading. So we'll just try a few. So we'll go for like excited. It doesn't matter what you read. So a black rabbit. So you can just go a black rabbit. That's kind of like wow, like a shocked, excited voice. You could go for angry. A hot hand. A hot hand. So it doesn't matter what you're reading. You're just practicing the voice and you're practicing the flow. So you go for a girl. My girl's voice is obviously not very good, but a green dragon? A green dragon? My old lady voice might be a bit silly as well. A lost dog. A lost dog. And if it was a question, so if you came along that this is probably the trickiest one, so you go for, you kind of put your voice up at the end. A bad sting? A good dentist? So that's a kind of a questioning. You just put your voice up higher at the end. A bad egg? It doesn't matter what we're reading. This is just practice. Simple reading practice and silly voices. Okay? The silly voices. So you can either match up a different one for each time. So, or you can focus, we're going to do a series of questioning ones. Do the whole sheet and questioning ones. Or the whole sheet like an old lady. It doesn't matter what you go for. It's just a bit of fun to get practicing with, okay? Best of luck.